Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast, where the presenter eventually gets around to talking about something that will ruin him eventually. No, not intervention from the Inland Revenue, something more serious than that. The presenter is addicted to a certain substance. Mr. Coyle is considering another kind of intervention in order to save the presenter for future generations.
To me, it wasn't a great opener. That's all. It was all right. It wasn't.
Why do you always say that? Why do you always say that wasn't a great opener?
I have a thing about openers.
I know you have, but apart from that, well, what about the music? I mean, why does it concern you? So you've got a thing about openers. You feel as if there's certain songs you should not be played at the start of a programme. You see, do you know one of the things that I think is important, and I hate to interrupt you here and I hate to stop you from talking, but I really do want to stop you from talking. Right. See, one of the things I think is important is to chase all the listeners away that you don't want.
Well,
you see,
you're succeeding.
I'm doing well on that.
Yes.
You see, the point is there are certain listeners who just kind of, listen to the programme because they listen to the Fat Boy. And you don't want some of them because many of them are crazy, as you can tell. See, a record like that scares them away.
He loves you talking about his money.
Doesn't he love it?
Pretending that he doesn't. Does he not know we see through it?
But you see, I don't know what to say to him because he doesn't see it. You see, what he doesn't understand is that I want to be like that.
Listen,
he doesn't understand that. He feels as if he's been persecuted. But what he doesn't understand is that I have no money at all.
Listen, we've had an hour and a half of it.
Can't you hear me? I have no money at all.
I want to talk about
and I've been here longer than him.
Please, I want to talk
and he has far more money than me.
There's something that I'm worried about.
Go ahead.
About you.
Oh, yeah?
And I mentioned it this morning to you.
Okay.
Earlier on, but I'm going to bring it up now publicly. I'm going to let the people know.
That's okay, I don't mind, because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of anything.
No.
I'm open. I have a thing about openings. I can talk about anything. I'm not. I have no complex here.
No.
What is it?
I would like you to cut down on your intake of sugar. You've such a sweet tooth when it comes to tea.
See, the listeners may not understand the problem that I have. See, one of the things that you see, you don't see the whole thing. Now, what you're referring to is the fact that sometimes use 5 spoons of sugar.
Yes, you use the little sachets.
5 little sachets.
Emma says you used 6 the other morning.
I used 6 the other morning. I needed a rush. But you see, what you don't see, you see what you do see.
6 spoonfuls of sugar.
I know. But what you see is me putting 5 or 6 sachets of sugar into the cup. And then you see me stirring it.
I see you drink it.
No, you don't see me drink it.
I see you drink half.
You see me beginning to drink it.
No, you drink half the cup.
No, I don't.
I do, because I wash your cup every morning.
So you do.
Yes.
Why do you do that?
Because I can't.
May I hasten to add that you don't just wash my cup, you wash everybody's cup.
Yes.
Because you insist on tidying up.
Yes.
Now, why do you... That's a fault.
No.
See, I throw everything on the floor.
I'll tell you what you do. You come in with your one little bun in your bag.
I have to explain that.
And you sit at the kitchen table, and you if you're reading the paper, you leave the paper behind you, or papers behind you.
Yes.
You leave the plastic bag that the bun was in behind you, and you leave half a cup of tea behind you. You just get up and you walk away. Then I come along and I tidy up.
But why do you do that? Because there's no need for you to do that.
I do.
No, but you do that because you're obsessed. The programme drags on to a point where Jewish comedians are dissected and poorly impersonated until it moves on to a subject that the presenter really wants to discuss, namely the naked spleen-venting jealousy of Coilus Interruptus.
I found your wee man very hard to understand.
What wee man is that? I'm not with you.
Your wee man, the comedian that you went to, you almost went to see in Dublin, but I think it was cancelled.
Jackie Mason?
Jackie Mason.
I like Jackie Mason.
I know, I like Jackie Mason too as well, but Jackie Mason...
You think that woman's too young for me? What am I, a redwood?
Yeah, but he's speaking so fast now.
He's talking too fast. It's the last tour. Now it's turning again. It's my last tour.
Well, he's on Desert Down Discs. But I don't like Kirsty. I don't like.
I walk into the bedroom, I see my wife with another man. He's my friend. I say, well, you... I walk into the bedroom, I see my friend in bed with my wife. I say, why? He said, no. I walk into the bedroom, I see my wife with another man. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too fast. I walk into the bedroom, I see a wife in the bed with another man. I said, I have to, but you...
No, it's still not right.
Stop. No. I catch up with your shows
Desert Island Discs.
I catch up with your shows on the iPlayer, and I must congratulate you on last week's shows. This is for me.
All right.
Your interview with Terry George and his daughter Urla was very enlightening. I'm fed up complaining about Sean Coyle. Urla.
That's an unusual name, isn't it?
I'm fed up complaining about Sean Coyle, but his comments after your interview were sickening and filled with jealousy.
What was that? What did I say?
They were indeed, yes. You criticised my interview.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just reading out the stuff that comes in here. I know it's part of the act, but it's hard to listen to. I admire your patience and tolerance. I'm starting to pop, I'm sorry. It's the microphone. It's too close. Go and tell me what to do. Go back a bit. The presenter's popularity with women has never been in doubt. There are difficulties, however, when these women just want to be friendly. The presenter is unsure of precise meaning of the word and considers it open to interpretation. One of the things that I think is important, it's wrong to be too friendly. I always find that about women. What? Do you know when women are too friendly? I always misinterpret it. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's very wrong. When women are very friendly, it's a mistake, isn't it? I always interpret it as weakness.
How does a woman? How does a woman be too friendly?
You see, if a woman comes up to you, the like of me and is very friendly, I always misinterpret.
What? In what sense?
No, I want to sit down.
Say, do you want a polo? Do you want a polo, man, Jerry? Just or what? What does she say to you?
I think I'm a horse.
No, what does she say to you?
People who are overly friendly. It's always.
Do you want a fag?
All I'm saying that dogs are overly friendly. Go up to the wrong people and are friendly with them. Sometimes I'm the wrong person to be friendly with if you're a woman.
I don't know what. How does Chris is on too, by the way, before the news. But how do they be over friendly? That's all I want to know.
People can't be over friendly.
A total stranger comes up to you.
Yeah.
You're Jerry Anderson.
Smile at you, and they give you a big hug and all.
Do you want a cream finger? What do they do? What do they say to you?
Do people come up and offer you a cream finger?
Yeah, what do these girls say to you?
They say how lovely I am, and they say they love my eyes, and they love my voice, and they want to be with me. And I say, catch yourself on, get a cream finger. The presenter misses the troubles. If only for the quality of gobbledygook we now have to listen to. The gobbledygook we hear now has been borrowed from elsewhere, but we used to have our own specific nonsense. Happy days. Do you know the way we miss the troubles, the things used to say?
We don't miss the troubles.
No, we don't miss the troubles. We miss the things that people used to say during the troubles. Remember talking about yesterday, did anybody ever trigger the DeHunt mechanism?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people don't say that anymore. I'm going to trigger the DeHunt mechanism. Imagine people used to sit here and talk about that and never imagining that some man might be sitting from America or somewhere saying to himself, what are these people talking about? There are certain words that we miss. Now, for instance, John Hume used to say, 2 roasted balls of snow.
That's right. That's right.
He never says 2 roasted balls of snow anymore. No. And he used to say, spill our sweat, not our blood. He used to say that. We don't hear that anymore. Ian Paisley used to always talk about falsehoods. Didn't he?
I don't know.
He never spoke about lies. He always talked about falsehoods.
Yeah, right.
And all unionists, but now it's just Jim Allister, they used to talk about unreconstructed terrorists. You don't hear that anymore. Sinn Féin IRA, you hear that. Edge of the abyss. David Irvine used to talk about the late David Irvine. I like David Irvine. He was one of the guys I liked, to be honest with you. You know when you meet all the politicians and you don't like any of them. But I liked David Irvine. I really did. As I mentioned before, I won't say that. Who always talked about barge poles?
John Taylor.
Absolutely. Martin McGuinness, Securocrats.
See.
You see, you miss all these words. Securocrats. No guns, no government, body politic. Who always used to say that?
No. Don't know.
Seamus Mallon.
Oh, did he?
Yes. You don't know anything. This show, of course, has never been parochial and has always had an international perspective which was not confined to Windsor Park. The presenter is well versed in world affairs. Listen to him flex his muscles.
Henry Kissinger was the first interlocutor.
But he didn't know he was.
No, that's right. He was just the... What was he?
He was a bagman.
No, he had something. He had a... What was he?
He was a bomber.
No, what... God forgive you.
No, he did. He bombed Cambodia for no reason.
No, what did he... What was he? He had a name. He had a title.
Interlocutor.
No, it was never... It wasn't... No, before interlocutor. Before
Peace missionary.
No, it was something. Henry Kissinger was something.
What was he?
What's the man telling you? What was he?
Was he an emissary?
Ah!
Sorry.
No good.
Just making suggestions. Sorry. Janet's scared of me. Hey, Janet, are you watching me? Ah! 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 Where is the person I'm supposed to be talking to?
One.
A big scary. I can't wait for Halloween. Ooh! Janet, were you really scared of me?
She was. She was afraid.
Let her speak for herself. I wanted to say yes or no. No, she said no. You made that up.
I did not.
You made that up. Janet, He made it up. She said, yes, you made that up. You told me that Janet was scared of me.
She was.
It hurt me, you know.
At 10 minutes to 12 yesterday, she says, I'm afraid of him this morning.
She says, no. She said, you made that up. Look at her.
All right, then. She says,
Janet,
no.
I want you to speak. I want you to say,
all right,
I'm going to ask you a question. Is he a liar? I want you to say yes or no.
You have to speak.
Once you have to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a liar.
You're a liar. She turned. I knew I'd get around her in the end. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jerry.
I'm sorry you had to listen to that. I have to say that to all the people who come on the phone. Thank you for listening. Ken's here.